What's going on, everybody? There's something that I just really want to talk about. There's something that's been kind of weighing on me for a while now, and I've gotten to the point where I just kind of need to let it out. And this has been going on for a long time, especially since I really started watching wrestling like last year. But even more now after the weekend that we've had of amazing wrestling shows and the week that we are about to embark on for even more amazing wrestling shows. Tribalism, the main point I'm getting at here is tribalism. Tribalism is bad. I'm going to say it again for the people that may have tuned out for the last 3 seconds. Tribalism is bad. It is bad for wrestling. It is bad for the companies. It is bad as fans. It does nothing good for us, yet it persists and continues throughout every single thing I see about competing companies. As a wrestling fan, I just want to watch good wrestling, whether that be on WWE, whether it be on AEW, New Japan, Noah. There's so many companies out there now that are putting on amazing wrestling shows. You're doing yourself a disservice by sitting and only watching one and being a shill for a single company. And it's fine. It's completely fine to be a fan of one company and really just enjoy one company's product. I can't blame you for that. I spent a mass majority of my wrestling fandom time as a WWE fan. It's why I primarily do all my content on WWE because it's just what I know. I love AEW, I love Ring of Honor, I love TNA. I recently started watching New Japan and I've really enjoyed it. But WWE has been something that's been a part of my life since 2012. And I have watched every episode of Raw, every episode of Smackdown. I was watching every episode of NXT before it got taken off Peacock and WWE. I'm still a little bitter at you for that, but I digress. I'll get back to that eventually. But there's so much good wrestling going on now that it's kind of sad to see people fight to the death and defend a single company. There are people that have these parasocial relationships with these billion-dollar companies, and the billion-dollar company doesn't know you. They don't care. Sure, they care. Sure, the wrestlers might care. Triple H might care. Tony Khan might care, right? Like these people actually do probably care about you and will show that care when they speak to you face to face. But as a business, they could care less about you if you're buying merch or watching the product or you're watching the competition. And like I said, I think competition is really good. I think competition makes for the best wrestling. Like when AEW started and they really started getting hot, WWE stepped up their level of production, their stories, their wrestling. They started stepping things up because they were not the only player in this fight anymore. And that has led to some of the best product that WWE has been doing in recent years. 2024 was a fantastic year for WWE. And I think 2025, we're already on track for an even better year. But I don't think we get to that point without AEW stepping up and being as good as they are. Now, you can compare TV ratings and ticket sales and everything like that. But when you watch the product, AEW and WWE are 100% in competition. They're competing to put on the best wrestling show of the week. And that's amazing. That's so good. That's what we need in the wrestling world. That's what we want out of the wrestling businesses. Like with WWE and WCW for the Monday Night Wars, they were trying to outdo each other each week, step it up. How can we outshine WCW or how can we outshine WWE? Who can we sign that will push our product ahead of the competition? And that's good. That's good. It's very good because it creates a good product. It creates something great for us as fans. But what's not good is people who only shill out for one of the companies and bash and attack anybody else who says they're a fan of the other product. This is also something I wanted to sort of set a standard on my channel for. My channel is extremely anti-tribalism. If you enjoy AEW, you're still welcome here, even though this is a primarily WWE channel. In the future, I hope to be able to branch out and talk about other companies. I just don't know enough yet. Like, I don't know anything about chemistry, so why would I start a YouTube channel talking about chemistry? I'm watching AEW. I'm learning about AEW. They uploaded some stuff on Max that I've been watching and I've really enjoyed it. I have Ring of Honor Club. I've been watching new shows, new wrestling, old wrestling that is new to me, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really having a lot of fun, and I'm pushing myself to learn more to hopefully get to the point where I'm covering more than just WWE. There are also some really good creators in the AEW space that I really enjoy watching and have learned a lot from them. I do a lot of reaction videos for WWE stuff because I know about WWE stuff. I don't know about AEW stuff. I'm still learning. I want to learn more. I desire to do more with AEW and more with Ring of Honor and more with New Japan and Stardom and all sorts of different wrestling promotions. And I think that it's very sad to see people who hate that you would want to do that, that you would want to turn your back on WWE because, oh, this match was really good on Dynamite this week. It's a good match. I'm gonna watch a good match. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I think some of these people just might have something twisted in their brain. And I think this is part of a larger society. And I think this is part of a larger societal problem that, I obviously don't have the expertise to talk about, but that I see in other spaces as well. And I just don't like it. It's not good. It's not good for fans. It's not good for companies. It's not good for the wrestlers. Like, why are we turning each other against each other instead of saying, hey, this is why I like this product. This is why I prefer this product over this one. And listening and learning and understanding and saying, hey, maybe this product isn't for me, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Why can't we do that anymore? We're fresh off a weekend where New Japan put on two amazing shows in the Tokyo Dome, and I really enjoyed watching them. I don't know anybody who wrestles for New Japan. I don't know anybody that wrestles for CMLL other than Mystico, but I think everybody knows Mystico. I don't really know anybody that wrestles for Stardom. I don't watch a lot of Stardom. I know people that wrestle for AEW, and Wrestle Dynasty was amazing. I love Wrestle Dynasty. I was watching it again earlier today, and I'll probably finish watching it after I finish recording this video. It's good. If you haven't stepped outside of the bounds of the company that you love and enjoy, how do you know that the company that you love and enjoy is better than the rest? If you can sit on the internet all day and hate on another company and their fans, I think there's something wrong with you. I think you have a problem. You have no compassion or no empathy or no willingness to look at another product and say, hey, maybe this isn't so bad. But, as for me and this channel, all wrestling fans are welcome here. I don't care if you only watch AEW. I don't care if you only watch WWE. I don't care if you only watch CMLL or New Japan or Stardom or Marigold or Noah or GCW or whatever. Whatever you like to watch, you are welcome here and are welcome to talk about. I have a Discord. There's a link in my bio. You're welcome to join it. Welcome to talk. I'm always around. There hasn't been a lot of activity in it, but I'm more than happy to talk wrestling. And I know that there are other people out there that are more than happy to talk wrestling, regardless of what company we're talking about and who's wrestling. Because wrestling is fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be something that you're so emotionally attached to that you hate somebody else because they enjoy something you don't like. That's not good. That's not good. We need to stop this. It's 2025. There's a ton of promotions out there. Get out and explore the world. Get out and learn. Get out and find something new. Your favorite wrestler could be on another show right now and you just don't know they exist. Every time I pick up a new promotion, I find somebody that I really, really like on that promotion. There's a handful of them that I love in WWE. There's a handful of them I love in AEW. There's a handful I love in Ring of Honor, even though it's kind of the same thing as AEW, but that's for somebody else to explain because I still don't quite understand that one. There's people that I have really enjoyed watching in New Japan. I wouldn't say that I love yet because I've only watched 3 or 4 events. But, the point stands. There are good wrestlers across the world right now putting on amazing shows. And I don't think you should subject yourself to a single company and only watching a single company shows. And this went a little longer than I expected, but all wrestling fans are welcome here. There's should be no divide. I will never have a divide. And I love learning about wrestling. And if you think you can teach me something about wrestling, please do. I love to learn. I love to learn about wrestling. I love to watch wrestling. I would watch wrestling all day if I could, but I have a job and I have responsibilities, which are unfortunate. But I think that's going to be it. I think I've said my piece. I've gotten that off my chest. And I hope you listen and you can understand where I'm coming from. And I hope that we can learn from each other and we can teach each other new things about something that we both love, which is wrestling. Whether it be old, be new, whether it be from Europe, from Japan, Mexico. Wrestling is something that connects us. And I don't think it should ever be anything that divides us. Sure, you can have wrestlers you like over others, and other people are going to have wrestlers that they like that you don't. But these things shouldn't ever put an actual divide between people. Wrestling can be an escape from reality for a lot of people. And I want to foster a community where people can escape from the reality that they have right now and enjoy wrestling with other wrestling fans. That is my goal with this channel. That is my goal for everything I do, is to create a community for wrestling fans. And I hope that you want to join a community like that and join me on this journey that I'm taking as a content creator and as a wrestling fan. But for now, that's going to be it. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.